We went down
We went down Roosevelt.
Is that working? You guys in the back, can you hear me?
Yeah, it's not working.
What?
Oh, yeah. Perfect, yeah.
Not very loud? All right, well, everybody be quiet, because I can't speak much louder than this. Okay. We always have technical difficulties. I'm Jim Abbott. I'm the athletic director at OCU. I appreciate you being here today. We have a very full schedule today, so we're going to rush through some updates. Then we get to have some fun that we get to do once in a while. We get to sign a student athlete that will be coming to OCU next year, which is always very exciting, and we want you guys to participate in that. But we always start, I always ask student athletes to stand, but I think we only have a couple. Am I right about that? So stand up, we're going to make you introduce yourselves. We've been joking with them about having to sing the fight song, but we're not, you know, we're not doing the fight song. So why don't you just tell the group who you are, what sport you play, where you're from?
My name is David Jamie, and I'm from California, and
My name is Bryson. My name is Bryson McGowan. I'm from Forward, Oklahoma, and the rest of them here.
All right, let's go. You're still looking at me like did you have something more to share?
Major.
Let's think about a few updates since the last time. One, I'm very grateful to those of you who brought canned food items today. We have for many years worked to collect canned food items for Skyline Urban Mission. Last year we collected just around 6 tons of food, which we just think is great. That's an opportunity for us. We're pretty privileged in what we do. To have the opportunity to serve our community is a privilege and a good reminder of, especially on a day like today, we had a delicious lunch. So we continue to strive through the middle of December. If you come to a ball game or come to next month's luncheon, we just encourage you to set up a box and figure out a way to help us collect a few more items. We're not going to make Coach Holt give an update today, but we're pretty excited this weekend. We're heading off to the NAIA cross-country national championships, both our men and our women. So let's give Coach Holt I have been to many national championships. I've never been to the cross-country championship, so I'm looking forward to going and supporting our kids who work so hard. It ought to be a fun weekend. All right, well, we're just getting started on men's and women's basketball. I'm somewhere in between on wrestling, but since we have 2 wrestling student athletes here, I thought we would start today by getting an update from our head wrestling coach, Archie Randall. You're welcome.
I'm always real excited to come up here. Just give you an update. I just want to tell you right off the bat that we recruited a lot of kids this year, and we recruited a total of 26 incoming freshmen. So for the other coaches here, you can understand what my life is like. My life is something interesting. Every day something new happens. So it's exciting that I have to deal with. It's just like Daisha here. I've never seen Daisha with makeup on or anything. I didn't know who she was. We got a new recruit. What is this? You know, they just look totally different. I see them in their sweats, no makeup. Their hair's all ratted out. They're sweating like crazy. That's the way I know them. So Daisha look out. Bryson there is one of the 2 first heavyweights we've had in our program in years. We seem not to be able to get heavyweights in here, and he's every bit about, what is it, 270 now? 270, and the other one's about 285. So, and they're best friends. They wrestled together in high school. So we're real excited about having 2 heavyweights in our program too. Our women's season has been going on since October. We only have 2 seniors in our team, so basically the foundation of our team are young wrestlers. So they're real exciting. They're real talented and real inconsistent. We beat the #1 team in the nation, we beat the #2 team in the nation, then we turn around and lose to the #5 and #7. One day they'll wrestle and they'll be like on fire and beat everybody, and in the same tournament they lose to somebody they checked the first round. They're kind of inconsistent. But they're real young, they wrestle really hard. Their goal is to be national champions, and I think they're going to achieve those goals. They're ranked #2 in the nation right now. We have 13 girls that rank in the top 10. We have 2 girls ranked #1, Cody Fowle at 109 and Becca Leathers at 123 are both ranked #1. I think by the end of December, possibly the 1st of January, we'll have 4 or 5 girls that are ranked #1 as they get a little bit older and a little bit more consistent. We just wrestled at the Missouri Valley Tournament, which is one of the biggest women's tournaments of the season. They had like 260 girls there. We finished second behind King by about 20 points. Coach Stevens, he's one of those computer guru guys, figured out that they didn't tabulate points right. So we don't really know what the score is, but they wrestled very well at that tournament. I think we placed 11 at the tournament. Our dual record is 14-4. We're, fortunately for us, we're off. We're kind of beat up a little bit right now. We're off till the 5th when we go to Campbellsville and we wrestle in the first NAIA. It's not an invite, but it's an NAI tournament with only NAI schools in it. There are 20 colleges now that wrestle in the NAI women's wrestling. We'll do real well at that tournament too. December the 17th, we're taking 20 girls to Olympic qualifier. One of our goals is to put as many girls at the Olympic trials in Iowa and April as we possibly can, and we figure we can get 15, 16 girls at the Olympic qualifier. We have an opportunity of 2 weights to place in the top 3 at the Olympic qualifier, which is good because they're young girls. They're real young girls. We went to the New York Athletic Tournament a couple of weeks ago, which is an international tournament, and we only lost to the Canadians. The Canadians beat us, so Canadians are on our hit list now. But we didn't. Yeah, well, the deal with that particular thing is we have 19 and 20-year-old girls wrestling 28, 30-year-old women. So it's a senior level tournament. Our girls are competitive enough to wrestle the senior level, and we're really excited about that. National Duels is coming up in January. Because of the difference in wins and losses and who beat who and who beat who, we're not sure where we're going to get seated at. We can get seated any place from 1 to 4 in the tournament. Actually, we don't really care, because our girls feel that it doesn't make a difference where they're seated at. They're going to win the tournament. If that happens, when I talked about the men's team, if that happens, we could possibly have our men's and women's team in the national finals, the national duels, wrestling side by side, which will be incredible. Really exciting. Not so excited for the staff, but really excited for the kids. Our men's team right now, we're 3-0, kind of 4-0, but we can't count NEO because NEO is a junior college. But in the wrestling world, NEO is one of the top junior colleges in the nation. And basically, we compete as far as recruiting against them. So beating them every year in a row like that. It was a great duel, 18-16. The guys are 4-0. We went at our tournament, which is the OCU Open now, which has kind of become a classic tournament, preseason tournament for college wrestling. We had 2 in the finals with OSU and OU and UCO being there. We won at 157, 165, which is pretty incredible for our program. We placed 4 or 5 kids in the Open division and a couple in the freshman sophomore division, but the Open division at the OCU Open has become really a tough tournament. The last tournament they wrestled was in the Bethany Sweet tournament. We had 9 placers there and 2 champions there too. So the men's program is looking pretty good too. They are currently ranked #2. We have 3 kids that are ranked #1. Zach Skates at 157, Ricky McCarty, a returning national champ at 165, and Derek Severson at 184. We have 9 total kids ranked in the top 16 in the NAI too. So as far as what we're doing there, we're wrestling really well in both aspects of both sides right now. The stress level on our staff, we're stressed now. Stress level on the kids, who knows? You got what, 26 freshmen? Who knows what they're doing? But it's a very good group of athletes, It's probably the two best teams that I've had since I've been here. I didn't realize that I've been here 10 years now, so it's saying a lot for the program, and we're expecting, the kids are expecting to make a run at a national championship for both teams. Any questions, anything? Okay, thank you very much.
I've been watching all the debates that have been occurring. Did you guys have any rebuttal to any of those comments? Okay, well, you know, this summer, Latricia Trammell left our university women's basketball program to take a position in Georgia.